Hello, it's Jim from JetsonHacks.com. On today's show, we are going to start building the RACECAR J prototype. Let's get started. The first step in preparing the RACECAR J prototype is to prepare the chassis. The chassis is built on a Traxxas Platinum Edition / 4x4. It is a competition four-wheel drive short course racing truck. It is both the truck of the year and the best innovation. Let's turn the box over here. Here are some of the features. It has a center differential, aluminum C-hubs and steering blocks, aluminum rear hub carriers, aluminum wheel nuts, GTR shocks, front and rear sway bars, and BF Goodrich tires. It has a clear body, but we don't use that. It has a new low center of gravity chassis. I like that. And it has a bunch of wires and motors. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, inside the box, we have the car and a package of goodies. Let's open up the package of goodies first. Scoot this out of the way. Stickers! You know I like stickers. Ooh, number stickers. Here's a set of tools. That should be useful. We'll put that aside. And there's an extra differential of some sort. Gears. Suspension bits and pieces, and even more stickers. Excellent. We can take this and put everything aside. Okay, let's take a look at the car. There are 4 pins that hold the body on. 1, 2, 3, 4. My mommy taught me how to count like that. Let's take those off. Put them in our little cup. Take the body off, put it aside. Now we are ready to start preparing the chassis. We're going to do several steps here. We're going to remove these body mounts. We are going to remove some of the supporting electronics that we do not need. We are going to replace the front bumper. And we are going to upgrade the springs. The first step is to remove the body mounts. There are 4 screws that hold the body mounts to the chassis. We'll take these parts and put them in a little baggie. The next step is to remove the electronic speed controller. There are 2 screws which hold it in place. Let's disconnect the motor. Then we take off the receiver box cover. There are 4 screws which hold it on. So we can remove the ESC. We'll put it away in a little baggie also. This is the servo cable. There are two screws which hold the bottom of the receiver box onto the chassis. Let's loosen those. And remove the box. There is a hold down which holds the motor cables. We'll loosen this up. And we will set the cables free. We reinstall this as it might be useful later for some cable management. Now we're ready to remove the front bumper. There are 5 screws which hold the bumper on. There are 2 on the top and 3 on the bottom. Let's take the 2 on the top out. Now let's flip the car over. Then we will undo the bottom 3. Okay, all 5 have been removed. The bumper should pop right off. Okay, before we put the new bumper back on, we are going to replace the springs. Each of the damper assemblies is held in place by 2 screws. Let's remove this one. We have our replacement springs. They're of different size. One is 2 inches, one is 2 3/4 inches. These short ones go in the front. Okay, let's replace this coil. Trick is to pull the coil down. This little black retainer comes off and the coil comes off. Grab one of our short springs. Like that. We put back into the guide and we're ready to reinstall. One down, 3 to go. Tickers go bouncy bounce. Now we're ready to do the rears. The bottom of the rear coil tower is a little bit harder to get to. I found that it helps to just put it on its side. Makes it a little bit easier. 3 down, 1 more to go. We're ready for the next step. We have here a scalpel replacement bumper. It's made of carbon fiber. It's from J Concepts. The first step is to remove the cover on the bulkhead tie bar. Then we install the hinge pin retainer. Next, we install the upper front bumper retainer. Let's insert the upper retainer into the slots on the front differential housing and secure it with 2 screws. Okay, next we put on some standoffs on the lower bumper. Now we put on our little foam bumper. Turn this over, put on the lower bumper. And then the last step here is to put the top screws in here for the foam pad. And there's the front bumper. So one last step is to remove the antenna holder. And we've prepared the chassis.